So I just wanted to show you something real quick, right? So I'm using this character, and this is an actor pawn, and it's using the character movement to move. And when you're using pawns, you need to add a nav mesh bounds, and the nav mesh bounds are where that character can walk. So if I press P, look, that green area is where this character can walk, right? And you have to add this nav mesh bounds, right? So when I press play, it's fine, he's walking, right? But if I start the game from the main menu level and press play, oh wait, he's walking now, and I've set it back, right? So this is strange, because what I had to do, right, when I started from the main menu, right? So start from the main menu again, press play game, right? The character wasn't moving, right? And then what you have to do, right, is you see this nav mesh over here, right? Down here, there's one called recast nav mesh, right? You have to click on this recast nav mesh, scroll down, and then you have to change this runtime generation to dynamic, right? So I changed it to dynamic, and then the character started walking, right? And then it was working. But then what I did for this tutorial was to change it back to static. So this is quite interesting. I don't know why it's doing this now. So this might be some research you can do yourself. But so it wasn't working when it started off as static, right? I've changed it to dynamic, right? And it works straight away, right? So for the purpose of the tutorial, I change it back to static to show you that it wasn't working, or that it doesn't work, right? And now it just works, even though I've changed this recast nav mesh back to static. So look, this is what I changed, runtime generation to dynamic. Now I change it back to static, press play, save all, go back to main menu, press play. And now it works again. So that's confusing, but I'm gonna post this video anyway, because that's quite interesting actually. So I think when it comes to what you need to do is on this recast nav mesh, you have to have this setting down here, runtime generation as dynamic. When I've asked AI, I've watched a couple of YouTube tutorials. This is the change you need to make, but like I say, I've just changed it back and it still works. So that's quite interesting. But yeah, if you're having problems with the nav mesh, this nav mesh here, go to this recast nav mesh and change runtime generation to dynamic. Thank you. I just thought I'd let you know. Thank you, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.